Drink with your boy, nigga. If you ain't drinking with your boy, fuck is you do?
Yeah, fuck is. Brandon BJ Henfield, man, I appreciate you coming in, sitting down, and tapping in with the Drink with your boy, man. We're gonna do a shot, man, a shot for 2022.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, almost over with, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's the fourth quarter.
It's the fourth quarter, and for everybody out there, man, hey, whatever you're going through, just know you got somebody going through it worse. It's just a storm. Build that house on a solid foundation.
Yeah.
You can make it in anything in life.
Drink with your boy.
Alright. So, for everybody out there that don't know who you are and where you're originally from, this is Brandon BJ Henfield.
Boy gave my gun.
The solid CEO, Mr. Solid himself. So where are you originally from?
It's a little small town called Newtown, Texas. Inside of a town, Eagle Lake.
Eagle Lake.
Newtown is the division we was in.
So, what was your childhood like coming up in your household in the late 80s, early 90s? What was the vibe like?
It was boss up and get off the porch. And that was just as simple as it was, shit. You know, my brother, he working, he cutting, he barbershopping, cutting. Shit, my daddy was doing his thing, so it was just up to me to what I was gonna do. So shit, it was either, you know, the vibe was either, you know, we had a motto, you gonna barbecue or meal do? Nigga ain't meal doing. Nigga gonna barbecue. So shit, nigga had to go out and find what was his. That's what the vibe was. Get up and get it.
So, when would you officially say, how they using the term today, that you was outside? Like, when did you make that choice to just be outside, hustling, doing whatever? And what influenced you to do that?
So, man, just my brother influenced me, really. All due respect, bro, he influenced me. He was cutting hair, you know, making a way, and I was, shit, we was in the same room, a little small room, you feel me? Shit, he on the left side, I'm on the right side, so every day I was thinking in my mind, like, what am I gonna do to make motherfuckers respect me for me, you know? I can get the respect to say, hey man, it's folk, little brother. But what I'm gonna do to make motherfuckers say, hey, that's BJ. And shit, that shit motivated me to just go out and get it. So around, man, I probably was early teens. Shit, it was, even when I was in school, I had my mind already set that what I was gonna do, I had already took acceptance to it, that what I was gonna get. You know, and so at a young age, it was young as hell, man.
So at some point, you know, I know you got the MOCITY connection. At some point, your family just said, you know what, we're gonna up and take it to H-Town and move to MOCITY.
Oh, no, look.
Hold on.
So boom, we was back and forth to Eagle Lake every weekend. And as a little growing up. But just so happened when I was born, we was down there in Eagle Lake. From my recollections, we was already kind of in Houston, you know what I'm saying? I was young, I didn't really know, but so I don't never think like it was, we had to up and get up out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the time I came out, we was already in Houston, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how that was. But shit, that's where I'm from, that's where I was raised at.
So you back and forth from Eagle Lake, you know what I'm saying, and you watching your brother, you know what I'm saying, and then he puts out an album called Half Dead Organization. That during that time, this type of rap music was putting a spotlight on MOCITY. And Fo, obvious from MOCITY, Smitty, you know, that was in the group, and they actually had some success. And at the same time, you had Street Military, you had Lil Flea. Yeah, you poke me one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, thank you, boy. We gonna get drunk.
I'm drinking with your boy. So look,
shit back in with you.
So you know, you had Lil Flea representing MOCITY coming out, and this and that. This question here is like, from the outside looking in, people that's not from MOCITY, you have a lot of people that be like, ah, man, y'all rich, or you from the suburbs, or this and that, woo woo. But all the artists that's coming out of MOCITY are rapping about poverty, the struggle, this and that. So, from your perspective, just describe MOCITY.
MOCITY is like a hidden diamond in the rough. You know. I say this. They can look at it and see what they think, but they don't know until you get inside of it. You know what I mean? From the outside looking in, you might say, "How them niggas is spoiling this and that," but man, in MOCITY, man, them niggas will shave your knuckles off. Yeah. It was real.
Yeah.
Man, it was real. It was shit. Gritty, grimy, and it was another situation where you had to boss up or get up off the pot. There's some more little niggas coming to get it. Look at it right now. MOCITY on lock. All kinds of, man, young niggas is popping right now. Kept popping.
Yeah.
And niggas still play with them to this day, and what happened? They get their ass.
Another rapper from MOCITY, Grace, that boy Grace. How close were you to Grace?
He was close to Grace. He was close to Grace. And my little nephew used to get babysitted by Grace now. See, I knew Grace in the way back when their dad and them had gave him like nicknames and shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
But they ain't even nicknames, it ain't like them niggas was my brothers for real. Lowe's. Shout out to Lowe's. Love them. I still talk to Lowe's to this day. Them niggas was always good to them. It was like brothers, just like me and folk.
Yeah, shout out to Lowe's, man. Lowe's. Yeah,
Lowe's hold Grace down, man, still to this day.
Yeah.
As held him down while he was in jail, held him down after life.
Yeah.
So that's shout out Lowe's.
So, you know, we're gonna speed it and go straight to the clothing line. You know, you run it through MOCITY. No, we can't do that first. Tell me about your parents, your pops, your mom and dad, man. I'm just trying to establish, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bring them in. You gonna bring me in? Yeah, supposed to. I want you to skip nothing. Bring me in.
Yeah.
Man, my dad name was my mama and my dad. But let me speak with my dad first. I'm a Superman.
Yeah.
Shit, the best. I can't think of one person that's a man that I could put above my dad.
Yeah, that's real. That's
you know
real.
What I mean?
Yeah, that's real.
So you typical man. I handle this business from shit for sure.
Now, me and you both experience the same thing about, you know what I'm saying, pops passing.
Yeah.
And I know when my pops passed, that put me in like some dark times. Like,
I told you about that. Remember I told you were going to a dark place.
Yeah, I was in a dark place. Just describe, you know what I'm saying, kind of your thoughts and where your mind was at after the funeral.
Fuck the world. God, how could you take somebody that's so good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I had to do a lot of self repair. For sure, because I was like, fuck, druggy. Not knowing which way to go, just like, fuck it. It took a lot. It was a dark, dark place. It was so dark to the point where it felt like when you close your eyes, that's where I was. Just over there in the corner, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, in the world alone. For sure. I still go to that place sometime to this day. But shit, I also know that my old man wanted the better. For sure, for sure.
So the clothing line you connected, and correct me if I'm wrong, is 746.
7846.
7846. And that's your old man's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So your old man played a big part in you making that clothing line.
Man, he played the whole part. He was the shit. See what they really see. Well, after me and Jamar sat down and thought of it, I had to go with, but he was saying he was doing the music. My whole thing was, I gotta make this clothes and pop. And if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it the way that I know how. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So I just sat down one day after we was doing it. We ain't even started that. But when I said I was gonna do it, I just sat down and I put myself to what solid mean to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what. And my father was the first thing that came to mind.
Being that meant something to you, you know, like if it was easy for a dude to just get up and start a business and be successful, everybody to have a business.
For sure.
So running a business is not easy. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably had some frustrating times. I don't know, but like, when did you just know all the way? What moment when you was selling clothes, doing signing, that you know, man, this what I'm supposed to be doing. This what I'm doing. I'm finna roll. I'm going all the way with this here for sure. For sure.
I was on the E-40 floor at his house. Real story. Me, Ro, E-40, his son, we all right there. This honest to God truth. Man, that man said, he looked at my shirt and it said solid on it, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, what's that? And I gave him like a little breakdown. But I had already done some research on clothing line, so I know when anybody ever asks you something, you need to have a meaning behind it.
Yeah.
So when I gave him the breakdown, he was like, that's your shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew it was real then. I said, I told Ro, that's Ro to this day. I say, nigga, I'm about to go back and do that.
Yeah.
I'm finna do that when I get back home.
Yeah.
He was in LA. Came back home, nigga. I met Nipsey too that year. That same weekend, yep.
What was it like meeting Nipsey? Like how did you perceive him just from being in his presence?
Hustler, real nigga. He was like my brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Helped so many, real nigga.
Man, R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle, man. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. So, like, Damon John, you heard of Damon John, right? Damon John started FUBU.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he kind of was in the streets a little bit doing this little thing or whatever, and then he decided to start him a clothing line. But one thing that took off for him, what was his niche, is he started getting local rappers to wear his clothes, support his brand. And LL Cool J was one of the first ones to start supporting his brand. So you being from MOCITY, people don't realize MOCITY has some legends. Shit, ton of legend rappers, you know what I'm saying?
Still got legends.
Yeah. So who was some of the first rappers that really got behind and supported what you had going on?
Man, a lot of them. It's too many to even name. But Zero was one. Shit, all up to the youngsters of Young Al.
Yeah.
That's a wide span. Feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just people right around in MOCITY.
Yeah.
All up to basketball players that I know, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Man,
That's a lot to name.
Drink a shot, man, for your silent movement, man. I'm gonna drink a shot to that, man. Yeah.
Okay. I'm behind.
Nah, that's a good thing, man. You know, you can't find too many black people that can actually take the sacrifice and take the discipline to stick to something.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
That be the whole thing, though. My whole thing was, I gotta stick with something. And to be real with you, that was one of my motivations too. It's crazy that you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing was, I don't want to start nothing and it be like how FUBU did. I don't want to play out.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that should be like motivation to me too.
Mm-hmm.
So, That's real.
So moving on down the road, we got a nice movement going on. This right at the time Instagram's coming out. You know what I'm saying? How did social media play a part? Because you witnessed when there wasn't no social media to when it was social media. Me and you did some shit on the MySpace shit when we was introduced to social media and couldn't even log into the motherfucker.
Couldn't even log back into the motherfucker.
Yeah. So,
but see, that was the thing. You know, I'm gonna tell you what was crazy.
Yeah.
It's so much important. Had we would have had the game then, we would have been no telling what we would have did. You feel me?
Yeah.
For the good or for the bad.
How we would have took
but
it. Yeah.
It's so good now that I got people in LA, family all over the world, right?
Yeah.
I might not talk to them, but I can upload something and they'll see it.
Yeah.
That's a good reach, you feel me?
Yeah.
So my whole thing here is, how can I make that make something? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So that'd be the whole thing. That's how great the social media is to me. Because back in the day, you had to be more hand to hand.
Yeah.
Versus, I still be out the trunk with some shit, but I can go online with social media and still sell the same number.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel me? That social media is gonna roll while you sleep.
Yeah. Now, you know, when you start out in business, you know what I'm saying, we're not even gonna look at the celebrity supporters. That's a blessing even to have celebrity supporters. But when you talk about, you know, your non-celebrity supporters, your people that you consider friends and brothers and stuff like that, you know, me and you got a brother that's in common, Lil D. And Lil D was a big supporter. You know what I'm saying? Man, just talk about, you know, how Lil D, you know, was when you had that movement going on and y'all just
It was crazy. It was phenomenal. He was the, what you mean? That boy called me that he was a push. What you got? What we doing? What we on?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I can call Lil D. I love him. I can call him right now. I got 100. Let's go hit the road, nigga, and we gone with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit. Where we going? That's what he gonna be saying. Where we going? I don't give a damn. Let's go.
Yeah.
But that nigga was, his energy and soul was impeccable.
Yeah.
Like, had we knew that he would have just had it for that little bit of time, we probably could have did so much more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because just think like he was a little nigga that's gonna roll with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I was in Lil D. Love you, yeah.
Man, you know, everybody got their day. You know what I'm saying? I don't. One thing about that I look at, me personally, with death, I don't. When somebody passes away, I can't stand when somebody go quick to judge. Wow, they should have did this and that, because everybody has a day they're gonna die. You know, like that's just the way he went out. You know what I'm saying? Or that's the way she went out, or this and that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you could speak on it, because I know you were there with Lil D during his last days.
Well, to me, last minutes.
Last minutes. If you can talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of explain what that was.
What it was the day that.
Just the day that he passed, like
Man,
what happened
crazy.
that particular day?
And it was crazy. To just sum it all up, he came to my house. I was standing on the Southwest. I never told this to anybody before as no blog. I mean, people.
Yeah,
before as interview, I never even really spoke of it. But he came to my house. Shit, we ended up leaving, heading back towards this way. His car run out of gas. I ain't just giving details of how I
just whatever you
you know, because my whole thing is, even though I was with him his last days, I still want people to remember him as Lil D.
Exactly.
Matters what happened then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't want him to take a perception of he was this and that.
Yeah.
But his car run out. We get up the road. I pick him up and come. We go to the gas station because I'm following him now. We go to the gas station. He get his, we get some gas. By the time we turn around, long story, the laws been told his truck. Boom, we headed back up to MOCITY now. When we come back around, he had an episode. Who know what was on his mind?
Yeah.
Boom, he had an episode. Get out the car, take off. I chased him as far as we could. You feel me?
Yeah.
That day was so crazy because somebody stopped me and he didn't even know me. And man said, I don't know what's going on, but just think about when the police come, who they gonna take. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I turn around and head back to my car to go get folk. By the time I get folk, come back, we don't even see him no more. See, I get the call. No, we don't even see him no more when we come back through. So boom, by the time I get back to the shop, we get a call. Nigga BM, it was the laws, some had called BM. But they was calling my phone too. Mind you, he had snatched my phone and threw it away. Feel me?
Yeah.
We get a call. Shit, then we went to the hospital. I went from there to seeing him in the hospital.
Yeah, that was
shit.
You know the most. I'm gonna tell you.
No, we're not only that. Feel me? I went from there to seeing him in the hospital. Stayed there a couple of days. I mean, not even a couple of days. Some hours.
Yeah.
We always there. Roll everybody. Man, I tell everybody pull up.
Yeah, yeah. Folk called me from the hospital like, "Hey man, you heard about the D?"
He ain't make it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, one of the things that I remember the most from all of that, man, is
Hey, you know what though? I still to this day feel like, damn, I could have done more. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I could have went somewhere. I could have been somewhere after that didn't even have me here.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, one of the most memorable things. And this goes to show.
I got to.
Yeah, we're gonna pour a shot for Lil D. Sure. Got to. But you know, you got a shirt that you made called "Fuck Love," right? Mm-hmm. Which is a nice shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I also went right back after that though. We done the Candlelight in the Hood, hit everybody.
Look, check this out. Let me tell you where I'm going. I was there through that whole process. I just came home from college. You know what I'm talking about? So, got the phone call from Fo. Bam. Heard about Lil D. Bam. Fucked me up. So, now we do a whole kickball game. We do it. That whole week was crazy, right? Live, though. We
celebrated. Nobody say, man, we was in the hood.
Yeah, we was in the hood and we turned up. We celebrated. But one of the most memorable things that I remember from that whole situation, I always keep that in my mind. Harv, shout out to Harv, man, his big brother. Harv said that night at the Candlelight that Lil D thought that people didn't love him like that. And it's like if Lil D could have seen, which he probably did look at it down from heaven, you know what I'm saying?
He most definitely seen
that how much love that he actually really had, and not knowing, and a lot of people, that's where depression comes in at, and mental health. A lot of people can be bipolar to the sense thinking people are against them, people don't love them like that, and that's why it's nothing wrong with telling somebody you talk to you love them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know the next time you'll see them again. But you know, I always remembered that. But this dude got a, like, I would never thought this in a million years. Lil D is like my brother, just like he like your brother. You know what I'm saying? In a million years, I would have never thought that Bone Thugs, you know what I'm saying, and Zero would have a rest in peace song.
About it.
Tribute to Lil D.
Crazy. Got to speak on that.
You got to, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
guess what? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. This is honestly our truth. And that shit brought chills to me. Nigga, we was in the studio. A nigga wrote down his verse. Bro said, you gotta say something on it, right? So I said some shit at first. He was like, fuck that. That ain't from the heart. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm just, yeah.
Crying like a motherfucking nigga.
Yeah.
Because it was so fucking with me, you hear me?
Yeah.
There was so much shit going on with the shit and hearing it.
It was so close.
It was so close to me. It was so unreal, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
That nigga said, talk to him like he was right here with you today.
Yeah.
I said, man, you gotta get a suit and tie. Now we gotta get a suit and tie.
Yeah.
Just to say goodbye. Man, we were just riding the other day on how we gonna come up on this and stay down with that.
Yeah.
Man, nigga, that shit broke me. When I said it, I looked over at the corner, nigga, bro had tears in his eye. I said, shit, that's it. I don't want to say nothing else.
Yeah.
That nigga say, that's it. That nigga say, nigga, I'm finna get busy. I remember get one of the bone members on this bitch. Shh, that nigga did that.
And that motherfucker came together. Shit. They came together, man. Like that was a man, that just
Facts. That was heartbreaking for me to even go through that shit.
But
Nigga, I cried like a motherfucker. I rolled the sweet up with it, man. That shit fucked me up, nigga.
For people that's out there listening though, man, I just want to send this message out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I suffer from it too. Don't get it fucked up. I'm talking to myself as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a world now to where you can't put too much into not receiving a text message back in the time manner that you You can't take too much into nobody came to your party. You can't take too much into that because you never know what's lining up in the world to where these people that you expected, they was in a whole nother situation doing something else, and they wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't like that. And that's why I take from Hall when he said that he remembered Lil D was thinking that nobody loved him. And that turnout, when he passed away, you seen all the love that he had. You know, he's not a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's just a hood. You know what I'm saying?
He was a hood celebrity.
Yeah, he a hood celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
For sure, a hood celebrity. And he had a, and it fucked me up because if you knew Lil D, you know what I'm saying, he was one of them type of people that had the gift of gab. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He had it. You know what I'm saying?
It's called star power.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
He had that star power. You know what I'm saying?
See, niggas don't even know. Niggas don't even, like, we can rewind that motherfucker back there in 10, 20 years. We got y'all YTIT.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah. And for the record, speaking on the YTIT, you know, a lot of people didn't know Lil D didn't really rap. You know what I'm saying? He was just with us every day. Yeah. And it's like, nigga, yeah, what you gonna do with your verse on that bitch? You know what I'm saying? That he gonna get on that bitch.
He gonna go.
Yeah, he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. Rest in peace, Lil D, man. That's.
Man, we got. I take a shot.
God damn.
God damn. Like, it's different, man. And that motherfucker do say that, nigga.
So
drink with your boy, nigga.
Drink with your boy, man. You know we tapping in.
Yeah, drink with your boy, nigga.
Drink with your boy. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure. I don't even drink like that. Yeah. I'm drinking tonight.
Yeah. So, and I appreciate that shit too.
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
What I'm saying? And for
this
the
shit
record,
bigger than rap.
Yeah, this shit bigger than rap.
See what niggas don't know. So this what now motherfuckers get credit what credit is due. I like to get them too. Feel me?
Yeah.
This nigga that done a whole 360.
Yeah.
See, they don't know Monster. Yeah. All this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, yeah, we gonna salute and take a drink to that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
360 life change.
Yes, sir. So let's just speed it up, man. What was your introduction? How did you and Zero form like just give me that first day y'all formed that camaraderie, that connection. I know we in the hood, because you know what I'm saying, in most cities, like MOCITY is like an island.
Yeah.
I know Poker. Shout out to Poker. Poker say MOCITY like a little island.
I just dropped my blunt. They say when you drop your blunt, somebody fucking on your girl.
Oh shit.
Somebody might, you know that dirty motherfucker.
So
don't nobody
they say the Mo like a little island.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna always see people this and that, woo. Y'all gonna interact, y'all gonna fuck with each other. But then, you know, you have a connection with people, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you and Ro start connecting?
Well, so we used to see him. He's always come through. We was in Brygate, he from Ridgemont. But Ro used to always hit like Fuquay, you feel me?
Yeah. I used to see him.
You see him coming through that motherfucker walking. One deep.
Yeah.
You know, rapping to himself. That was Ro.
Yeah.
Then, fast forward the time, he started pulling up to, we had a spot. We can talk about this shit now, because this shit over some years.
Yeah.
We had a spot in the hood.
Yeah.
Ro used to pull up, me and Tom spot. Ro pulling up. He just was coming around a lot.
Yeah.
And we just linked in and shit. I'm 4 little brothers, shit. It was all love. We link in. He used to be like, shit, the nigga used to shoot us money, dog. That's crazy that I'm thinking about it. He was really on some shit trying to get us out the hood. So he was like, I got a job. You want to get the road? Shit, you hit the road with me, I'm going to shoot you this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, the nigga was giving us $1 million worth of game, bro.
I'm gonna say this.
You feel what I'm saying? Because think about this.
Yeah.
Hold on, this is what I'm saying. Boom. We all link in. Ro used to, this was his main word. Bro, you know, we hit the road, we gonna do this here. It's something you could do. You might could do merchandise or something, you feel me? Or you could hit the road with me. You handle the business. You feel me? That nigga was smart, dog. I was blind, really. I should have been on my game. That's what I think about this shit.